Well, boys, we got a wee knife in the studio, and this is called the Pier. I mean, Ostap Hel design. Check this out. This is CPM 20CV, boys. This is real steel. Gray tie handle with orange G10 overlay. The 2015 Alpha. And yes, that's some stone washy stuff, isn't it? Ostap Hel, and he's done a bunch of stuff with real steel. I saw him, he did that Kiradashi too, didn't he? And then he, I think that was the Metamorph and all that, and just on and on. Okay, so this is very reminiscent, isn't it, of kind of that long, slender design that he does typically. Of course, he's a custom knife maker, and you can buy knives from him as well, but this is a collaborative. Oh, by the way, crap. Let's kick into it. Which way did I open this box? I thought I got it on that end. Maybe not. Okay, this end. So, it comes in a zipper pouch inside of a box. And inside of the zipper pouch inside of the box is a microfiber cloth, which is inside of the pouch inside of the box. No, this got it. Whatever. And then you get a wee knife. So they got away from the dragons and owls or whatever stickers. And then here's your little paperwork thing. Of course, the knife comes in plastic. And then you've got a pocket. And then you got another pocket. So you got a couple of pockets in there. I mean, hey, it's nice. I know companies that don't give you a pouch at all, so, and charge you a couple $100. Oh, by the way, this one officially is $216, and of course, don't even try because it's out of stock. Just trying to knock you down. No, I mean, check it out. Who knows when you're watching this, and things go in and out of stock on White Mountain Knives. But if you follow my link to that, and I don't get paid, okay, I ain't no affiliate or anything, but I did negotiate a 10% discount. So LTK is your discount code, so $21.60 off. So now you're under $200 at least. And here's your stats here. 8-inch overall, about 3.5-inch blade, blah, 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 of CPM 20CV, by the way. And the rest of your stats here. 2.63 ounces. That's great. Stonewash finish. No kidding, folks. Oh, by the way, come here. Let me get a piece of paper. If I can ever get a hold of one. Thank you. Appreciate it. And okay. Usually wee knives are pretty nice and sharp out of the box. And they're well done. Fit and finish is really good on these knives. If you had to pick your favorite knife manufacturer in the world, manufacturer, it might be wee knives. And look at that lockup. It's probably 30% really. We'll take this one apart because that's what we've been doing a lot of lately. So, ooh, that's a light blade, but it tried to come down and get me, didn't it? Yeah, it's got a drop to it, even though it's a very light blade, and it's a light knife, like we just saw, right? We're just talking about it. Now let's throw it on the scale to confirm. 75 grams. Roll it around to ounces, and what do you think it is? Yeah, it's 2.6 ounces. Okay, we got that one figured out. But a 3.5-inch blade, and not far off, is it? Not far off. Really close. Now, grab the old tape measure and put it on it. And there we go. 3.5 inches at 90 millimeters and 8 inches overall at between 20 and 21 centimeters. Or 20 and 20.5 centimeters. So, it's lightweight, decent lockup. Surprised the blade action is as good as it is for as light a knife as it is, or definitely as light a blade as it is. Throw this on here. Where are we going to get a fat part of this to measure? Let's get it right on a flat spot up here. Come on. Both sides now. 0.12, what, 3 millimeter? Okay. 3 millimeter blade stock and 12.4 millimeters overall, 0.48. So, yeah, about the same thickness as a paramilitary too. Although, you know, let's do this because this is important on this knife. 0.85 at 21.6 millimeters, so 0.85 of an inch, or even less than that. Hold on, let's get it snugged up. 20.9 at 0.82 of an inch. So not much real estate in the pocket, not much weight in the pocket, yet 3.5-inch blade and a super steel at that. Now, yeah, it's going to be a little under 200 with the discount. And, oh, you can get them, by the way. Let me see if I got that page with me. You can get them in different kinds of materials, right? You can get this with the brass. You can get it with carbon fiber. You can get it with a black blade and carbon fiber. You can see what you can. Okay, so, and they're hand rubbed copper, blah, blah, blah. So, however you want it, there's options there. But yeah, I mean, I keep thinking I saw this, wow, as long as early 2020. So it hasn't been out that long. So a little, it took a while to get out of here. Okay, now, here's your pocket clip. All right, and you know what? I don't remember what it felt like in the pocket. I've slept since then. There's a standoff right there. Otherwise, it's a big open design, but yeah, you're not going to cut your finger that way. Blade to handle length, pretty decent. Hold on. Let's lay it back down again. Okay, so we're coming up here. Oh, we touched there. So yeah, we're good. And then overall design flow is great. I mean, the blade disappears, right? Nice. Detent is light. It's not real strong. Let me see if I can fail it. Come on. Yeah, I can fail it. Easy. Yeah. Okay. But it just takes a lazy little flip to kick it out there. Blade play lock rock. Nah, not getting any of that. Is it centered? Yes, it is. It's centered right up. So, yeah, I mean, good quality production on all the knives that I've ever handled from WE Knives and Civivi, etc. Oh, by the way, you know, hey, get the button lock Elementum out here. Line it up, because these are both 3.5-inch blades, right? Now that they put a button on the Elementum, they put some growth hormone in it too, and it got bigger. So yeah, same size basically. Ergos are good. I mean, this is so neutral here. No problem there. And reverse grip is fine. Very comfortable, by the way. Where's my balance on this dog? Come on, back it up, back it up. Okay. Wow, way back here. But you know what? There's no weight on that damn blade because of the kind of grind here. They took a lot of material off, and it was only 3 millimeter to start with, but kind of reinforces this tip and doesn't make it quite so fragile. Should be a good little user for piercing, slicing, that kind of thing. Yeah, kind of a light use knife, not really a heavy use knife. Check out this liner over, or the frame, whatever you want to call it, I guess liner. And, you know, you disengage. It's easy to do. You've got jimping on your flipper tab. The flipper tab is pretty muted. And it's pretty intuitive. And that's easy to do. Just like that. But yeah, it's got that little kind of machined area in here. It's easy to make contact with, and it's easy to disengage. It's pretty quick over the detent ball as well. See that? I mean, I barely let her go. There it is, right there. It's over. That's pretty good. So, interesting knife. This may not be your cup of tea. I don't know. You know, I prefer knives that have a backspacer on them. And this is very lightweight. So this kind of goes into that genre. And it's right hand. But it looks like we'll have to look and see if it'll go left hand as well. All right, this ought to be interesting how we do this because there's no visible pocket clip here, but we can't go from the front side on the pivot, so we got to go from the back side. And of course, this is not moving, but I think under this cap, they've got it mated with another surface that keeps that pivot from turning. If you've seen my previous videos, and we're pulling the whole thing out here, so we're just going to let that drop, I guess. Interesting. Okay, well then I guess we can do this, right? Kind of strange, but okay. Let's pull this out, and all of a sudden we got the pocket clip because it rolls around here. So you've got this little pin that locates, and then of course the screw comes through from the front. So let's look at the front, and we got, I don't see where we can lay that pocket clip down. No, we can't. Okay, so this is just not reversible at all. Okay, it was kind of interesting. It looked like it might, but it won't do it. Okay, so here's, you know, your little standoff in here. There's a hardened steel or a steel washer right there. And of course, this is titanium. And this is your titanium lock bar here, titanium liner. And you can see how they put a hardened steel insert in here, along with the ceramic detent ball. So that came through from the back side. Let me pull that out. Steel washer there. And then there's no reason why this can't come off. And there's your G10 outer shell on the lock bar side. And then there's where your screw is holding the hardened steel insert in. Here's your travel for your blade stop, which is built in here. And no, it doesn't move side to side. And yeah, it says CPM 20 CV there. And then there's your detent hole. Okay. All right, here we are. Not a whole lot of hardware really to worry about. There's our standoff, our pivot, and this screw that came through that locked in our pocket clip from the front into the back. So that's it. And this says 141 here. And this says 141. So I don't know if they numbered them to match them up or what, but that's kind of interesting. I guess we're going to roll this back. Now we got a little machine place that goes over that lock bar screw. So, yeah, I guess we're going to slide this back through from the back. I couldn't get this to unscrew. I mean, this collar spins, right? But I couldn't get that screw to come loose easily. And I'm not going to go past easily. I'm not going to try and get involved in it because I really don't need to put it back together. So there's no point necessarily. But I would think this would have been unscrewed from the back. But then, of course, the pocket clip unscrews from the front. All right, let's put a blade in here. And can we do that now? Oh yeah, and we can do that by pressing this down and getting it to hit its own stop there, okay? And then we'll put bearings back in here, and then we'll throw this little washer on top. And then we can put our other liner here. Oh, no. We gotta get this in here. Gotta get our spacer. Dude, come on, man. Wake up. Okay, so now I think we got it all. Okay. Now let's try and get this thing organized. Oh, here's our G10, by the way. Okay. And this, really strange. Okay, let's get this, let's get the pocket clip put down, and then we gotta put the screw in from the other side with this little cap here and run that through. And we got a number 8 screw here though, so we should be able to lock it down like that. Oh, okay, we're good. Now we need to make sure we get this centered up, which is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Well, hold on. There we go. Snap it down, and then we'll just come from the back and do this. That's centered. That's good. No play. Okay, we're good. Okay, that's the drop's fine. I think it's a little bit better than it was from the outset, actually. If you kind of notice that, yeah, good action, but there's no play, no problems there. It was a little wonky getting this lined up and pushed through and then tightening this from the back. And yeah, I guess I could have maybe broke that screw loose and then put it back together the normal way. But oh well, it worked. Kind of strange. I don't like 3-piece pivots. I like a solid one with D shape, and then you just got a screw in the back, and so there's no confusion there. But this one, a little bit more touchy about that. But good knife, interesting. Ostap Hel design, lightweight, super steel blade. And if this is kind of that design that you like, give it a shot. Good fit and finish, well-made knife overall. You know what we do? We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.